One piece of advice I was given early on in my sobriety that was great, but also painful, was to mourn the loss of a friend, and that friend being alcohol. It had been with me through everything, you know? It was the constant in my life. And the relationship that I had to it was solid. It was deep, you know? Like any other person in my life, they could come and go, but I had booze, you know? But I had to fully disconnect from it. And that meant there was going to be a mourning period. But also, you know, a big part of my recovery is kind of compartmentalizing things, you know? And this is one of those things. I could kind of put it in that kind of box, you know? Like the alcohol and the drugs, mainly the alcohol, it is this entity, and it is being removed from me, and I can't ever see it again, you know? I can never interact with it again. I can never have a laugh with it again, cry with it again. And so what's that doing to me? You know, what's it going to look like, my life not having that friend around? And that was an important process for me, you know, just realizing, like, I'm not just abstaining from drinking. I have to understand what my relationship to it was. And this was a really good way for me to start that kind of exploration. It helped me understand, like, you know, what is my connection to partying? For instance, you know, like, what do I get out of that? Because I don't have that in me anymore. You know, I go to parties and stuff. It's just different now. It's, let's say, less chaotic on my part. Other people are doing whatever the hell they want. But for me, what was my relationship to that? Because especially near the end of my drinking, it was like I was just on autopilot. Like, if there was a party and I was getting invited for some reason, I was going, you know, other people drinking in the same place, I'm going to that. But stepping back, I'm like, is that really the only thing that I had, was the alcohol, you know? And so that really worked for me, starting that process of mourning a friend that I had lost. And it helped kind of solidify my recovery, even now.